All right, peoples, and we're back up in this beach. Had to go grab me another beer and chill out. Take a breather and keep going. Let's keep going. Keep it fucking going. So Tony Touch, Puerto Rican DJ from New York, of course, but I'm not sure which borough he's from. Doesn't matter. C-Ray's Walls. He's a dude that really caught my ear on tracks he did with Immortal Technique. He did a track called oh my god, what the fuck was it? Keeping It Raw, which was on that JS1 mixtape that was way back here. And Series Walls just never hit it big, but he's very talented. He's one guy that I would recommend listening to. He's got tracks like 3 Card Molly, which is dope. Who the fuck are you? Shit like that. Yeah, so I got this Series Walls. The Substance, which this one's good. Singular Plurals is good. We Live. And You're the Beast. Great shit. And oh shit, whoa, what do we have here? What is this? What did I just run into? Oh my god, is this Wu-Tang? The Wu? Oh my god, the Wu-Tang. So, I don't have a lot of Wu-Tang CDs. Like, the group, I only have these two. Of course, Enter the Wu-Tang. I mean, is there a bigger classic than that? Shit. Wu-Tang Forever, which I've had this since not the day it came out, but I think I got it the week it came out. One of my boys, my best friend, he moved away while we were in summer vacation in high school back in '97, and I helped him move. And his mom, to thank me for helping them move, bought me Wu-Tang Forever. She said, "You can have anything you want." And I said, "Get me Wu-Tang Forever." Figure that, get a fucking 14-year-old kid, ask him what the fuck he wants. And I said, "Give me Wu-Tang Forever." And I still have it. Thank you, mama. So, yeah, this is Old Dirty Bastard. Some more Old Dirty Bastard. This is a single, Forgot Your Money. Raekwon, fucking classic album. Ghostface, Jizza. My favorite member from Wu-Tang is definitely Jizza. And if you've never heard this, Grandmasters with DJ Muggs, oh my god, you are seriously missing out. It's my favorite Jizza album. I think it's better than Liquid Swords. So if you don't believe me, go listen to it and tell me what you think. If you don't agree, sorry I misguided you. I don't like to misguide people, but it's a great album. This is a DVD that came with it, and this is a remix, which is I like the OGs. Master Killer, No Set Date, which was his first album. He was the last one to release a solo from Wu-Tang out of all the Wu-Tang members. Jizza. Odd, right? It's actually decent. Redman, Method Man. I don't have any Method Man albums on vinyl. Not that I do. I? No, I don't. I don't have any. I mean, not on vinyl, on CD. I'm sorry. I have it on vinyl. I don't have it on CD. Which my bad. I'm sorry. Mama said knock you out, which I need to get on vinyl. Nerd, which I think is horrible. If you like Nerd, I'm sorry. A lot of people like him for some fucking reason. I don't know. Mr. Smith from L Cool J, good shit. And these are all just compilations, basically like East Coast based compilations. This is in the beginning there was rap, which is sort of a mix. A lot of East Coast, West Coast, some South. It's got a Master P remake of 6 in the Morning. Decent. This is hip hop. This is all just like, this is just a compilation out of nowhere. I bought that shit on a whim, really. It just looked the cover looked very cultural hip hop, like cultural hip hop ish, if that means anything to you guys. Whatever. This mixtape is really, really good. Underground Airplay version 1.0. It's from back in the days when Echo was big. It's a Lyricist Lounge release. But who remembers Echo? Look at that, 2001. If you remember Echo, the clothing, shit, I had a bunch of that shit. Fat Beats compilation. Dead Prez, Let's Get Free. Recently got repressed by Let's Get Down, Shop Get On Down. This is a Rewind, the album, which was like a DVD CD magazine. You know, they would like do mixtapes and DVDs together. And, you know, the DVDs would have interviews and news and all kinds of shit. And it was actually a very innovative idea for the time. And I wish I would have kept going, but I don't know how many issues they had. I had that's the first one, what you just saw. But anyway, keep it going. SWV. The fuck is this? Oh yeah, this is the song they did with Poofy Daddy. Monifa Touch It, which is a great track. It's R&B, but it's very sexy, you know? Makes you want to pull your pud a little bit. Salt and Pepper, Very Necessary, which I recently got on vinyl. Great fucking pickup. Cradle of the Grave, you know, decent soundtrack. Missy Elliott, Smack, which was just like that Rewind. It's like a CD with DVD, and it's supposed to be like a magazine. It's supposed to be like the new version of a magazine, you know, whatever. Art of 16 Bars, this is a DVD. I don't remember if I ever watched it, to be honest. Must have not been that good. How High a soundtrack. This I don't even know what it is. It's just a bunch of kids that think they know how to rap. But yeah. And here we got a bunch of empty pages because it separates. And it goes into Little Flip from Houston. So at one point, Little Flip was actually a big deal. You know? Even on the West Coast, he was well known. And he had a lot of... put out a lot of albums. A lot of misses, I will dare say. Like, I think this one was kind of weak. This double album was decent, and his debut was decent. The Leprechaun. And there's You Gotta Feel Me, which has that Game Over. This one, I don't even remember what's on that one, so I don't think it was any good. This one was decent. I don't even remember what it's called, though. Oh, Underground Legend. My bad. Yeah, this one was decent. Underground Legend was decent. Youngbloods. I got a bunch of UGK. UGK is dope. UGK is fucking grimy. Dirty South. They're kind of like a Mobb Deep version of the South. You know? Just dope fucking pimp shit. A very very underrated group was Paul Wall and Chameleonaire. I really like them. I think together they made very good music. Both of these albums were very well made. I personally like Controversy Sells more. But Get Your Mind Right is good too. And don't sleep on either one of these. Controversy Sells and Get Your Mind Right. Check them out. Chameleonaire, you know, this is all his solo shit. A bunch of mixtapes. This is his album. This one with They See Me Rolling. They hating. Riding dirty. You catch me riding dirty. Yeah, that shit. These are all just a bunch of Chameleonaire mixtapes. Man on Fire, Tipping Down, and one of the all-time greats, my main, Scarface, probably the best rapper out of the South of all time. I mean, who's better than Scarface? I like to hear it. Anybody, please feel free to say it. If you want to say some dumb shit like Lil Wayne, I send a very, very heartfelt slap to the face from here. Scarface is a man of the South. King of the South. So yeah, my homies, part 1 and 2, which this is part 1. So yeah, I'm sorry, I get a little distracted. But yeah, Untouchable, great album. That was the first Scarface album that I ever listened to back in 97. I'm sorry, I wasn't into Scarface in the early 90s. Sorry. Last of a Dying Breed. Fucking My Homies, double album, which is more or less a compilation of him and like a lot of other artists. Devin the Dude, Tila, fucking Too Short was on it. A lot of motherfuckers. This is a Fix. My Homies Part 2. And I don't have any other Scarface albums. I don't know. At some point, I just stopped buying this shit. It's not because I didn't like it. It's just because I probably downloaded it. You know, like Emeritus and Balls in My Word, that kind of shit. So yeah, I did listen to Scarface after that. Anyways, Keep it going with the Texas rappers. Mike Jones, remember Mike Jones? Who? Mike Jones. Everybody remembers Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Shit. Haystack, fat white dude from Tennessee. If you don't know him, I kind of understand. But he's all right. I actually liked him. I got a soft spot for him when I first heard this album. I used to see it on The Source a lot. Somebody pumped money into promoting this fucking album, and it got a full page on The Source, a full page ad. And I remember I saw it at Best Buy, and I'm like, man, this guy gets promoted so hard. I need to hear it. And I'm not gonna lie, the shit is good. This album is very, very catchy. His style is not like most rappers in the South. I can't even describe his style. He kind of sounds like that, you know? He's like shoving out a turd. But anyways, Haystack, I'd say give him a chance. These are some more of his albums. It's another one of his albums. And there's a DJ Screw compilation. So this is a three disc compilation. It's got a lot of good shit. This is some shit you could just, I don't smoke weed anymore, but when I did, I would listen to a lot of DJ Screw, and this was mostly what I listened to. Outkast. I'm getting to some New Orleans shit. Skip from the group UTP or UPT with Juvenile. Hot Boys, of course. Got that shit on vinyl. Vinyl Me Please. Did a great job with that pressing. This is a great record. Great album from beginning to end. Guerrilla Warfare, must have. Lil Wayne's first album, BG. This is forget which one this is. I think it's called Checkmate, which is kind of whack to be honest. But Chopper City in the Ghetto. Oh yeah, bling bling. Ugh, oh my god, hiccups, bro, hiccups. Juvie the Great, which underrated album I think. G Code, trash. It's trash. I'm sorry. It's trash. Sorry, Juvenile. That's a garbage ass album. But the masterpiece, 400 Degrees. Oh yeah, back that ass up. Ha. Shit, amongst others. This is the Trillville, Kings of Crunk and Lil Scrappy. Oh, Lil Scrappy and Trillville from Kings of Crunk. So this is a lot of Lil Jon production shit. This whole album, it's got hit after hit. It's got that No Problem. It's got Some Cut. That what it is, ho? What's up? Can I get in them goods? Them goods. That shit is tight. I'm sorry. That shit is tight. Silk the Shocker, who's a trash ass rapper, but oh man, I don't know. He managed to put together a decent album. That's a pretty decent album. This one's pretty much trash, except for It Ain't My Fault. That's a dope track. And Young Bleed was also on No Limit. So yeah, Young Bleed, I don't know what happened to him, man, but he made this album right here. This album's a banger. He didn't use any of Masterpiece bullshit sound, to be honest. Like he had a couple of his producers, but he had his own guys do most of the beats. And this album right here, I highly, super highly recommend it. Get on vinyl, download it, whatever. But Young Bleed, My Balls and My Word, one of the best albums from the South. My favorite album from No Limit Records, by far. And this is the second album. And Ludacris, who I'm a fan of. I like Ludacris. Dude's a charismatic rapper. Great fucking lines. A lot of good punchlines. And Disturbing the Peace, which is Ludacris group. 3 6 Mafia. I mean, shit. I got me a bunch of 3 6 Mafia here. My favorite album from them, When the Smoke Clears. Man, this album on vinyl, I swear to God, if it ever drops under $150, I might actually buy it. It's a great album. Very grimy fucking like horrorcore shit. Smoked Out Music, and this is Chopped and Screwed. And Space Age Forever from 8 Ball MJG. Oh my god, Devin the Dude. one of the greats. He's in my top 10, definitely. Devin the Dude is probably the best rapper that came out of Texas. I've seen him live a few times, and he seems like a really cool dude. He handed me a joint back in the days. I smoked it. While he was on stage, I was front stage and just smoked out. Sticky green, frosted leaves. And there's a bunch of Devin the Dude albums, because I love Devin the Dude. He's a great dude. Great dude is Devin the Dude. This one's great. This one's great. Waiting to exhale. Waiting to inhale. This is a DVD, which is pretty dope. You can go back on my YouTube channel and see a couple of the shows that I've been to. There's actually one where I turned the camera around on me and I hit the joint at the show. No lie. You can watch. I'm telling you, go back. And those videos are all from like, I don't know, 10, 11 years ago. So yeah, Coffee Brothers. They're Devin the Dude's group. And they're on those videos that I'm talking about from my channel. Not from this shit. They're on my channel. Right here. The same one that you're watching me on. Alright. So, I'm going to close this one. And I'm going to end this video right here. I mean, this is already long enough. So you can see I went through all this shit. This is the second one. So there's one more left. But it's a smaller one. And it's only about half full. So we'll get on that on a future video. I'll probably make that today if you're lucky. If not, we'll see it soon. And well, I'd like to thank you for sticking around this long while I show you my CDs. Hope I didn't bore you. And this ain't the end. Oh, no. It's not the end. There is more to come. This is just the end for now. So, peace out. You guys have a good night. If I decide to make the other video, then it'll be a surprise. I mean, if I decide to make it tonight, then it'll be a surprise. But I'm going to make the video. And why the fuck am I explaining all this shit? I've only had 2 beers. I'm not even drunk. All right. Peace out, y'all. Have a good Friday.